Hey guys, welcome to Law Animated's first video of the basic series, Introduction to Law. What exactly comes to your mind when I say law? Black robes? Stretched vocal cords arguing at the top of their voice? The palatial courtrooms? Heavy books? And the corrupt legal system? Is that it? Yes? I won't say it's completely wrong because this is what is etched in our minds. But to make it clear, all this is just one part of the picture. Law as a career, like law itself, is wrongly perceived as a one-track black and white option. But law as a career, like law itself, is colorful, backed by the beautiful pursuit of justice, and has a pot of gold in store for those who are desirous and capable. The word lawyer doesn't only mean a black coat and a furious clamor. He is more than an angry loud species, and certainly more than the bovine jobless characters loitering outside a court. Lawyers today can be found in various work settings doing multifarious tasks. The field has tipped in the past few years. Why has this happened? Firstly, the career option is sacrilegiously prestigious. Secondly, the career pays well too. Thirdly, although laws might seem rigid and dry, law as a field is very dynamic, flexible, colorful, and comes with a variety of highs. Fourthly, the biggest high of being a lawyer is the pride and responsibility of being a part of doing and giving justice. We all are a part of the society. We owe to it, and it is our responsibility to give back to society. Lawyers do that. Lastly, the field and career has become a great success as the 5-year BA, BSc and BBA LLB courses have been added with much rigor to the legal education system and have enticed law aspirants with tempting options. Lawyers, as depicted in movies or on TV sets, do not sit before a computer, research on laws, draft memos, and endlessly argue in courts. In the real world, the black robe donning litigator who argues in the courtroom is just one type of a lawyer. Law as a career option offers much more than what it has been popularly known for. It has something for everyone. We will definitely be checking out the various career options in law in the upcoming videos. To stay updated, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell button. Moving ahead, let's see what lawyers do and can you do that. Thousands of questions has been asked about what it is like to be a lawyer. Questions like, I don't know how to fight. My personality isn't like that. I am a calm person. Can I be a lawyer? I don't know how to argue. I am not excellent at it. Again, can I be a lawyer? If I have to become a good lawyer, then I do need to win each and every case, right? Are all lawyers the same? I don't want to litigate. I have no legal background and no experience either. Can I still become a lawyer? And the list goes on and on. But hey, I'm here to bust all your myths. After all the questions, you still can become a lawyer because even though every field requires distinct skills, here are the 4 core skills that you need and cannot take away from the legal profession. These skills initially might look very basic to you, but there is more to it than that. The first skill is reading. A legal professional in any field has to read a lot. From legislations to judgments to reams of other documents to everything. Some of these texts are tough texts. The words of such texts are difficult and the sentences convoluted. Simple language, unfortunately, has no chance in the legal system. Legalese and jargons are the hallmark of legal language. Surely, there are ways to make it simple, and legal professionals are even accepting it today. But hold on, we'll deal with that in the coming sessions. Reading helps us to understand and develop our vocabulary and comprehension abilities. Lastly, one of the essential skills needed in this field is speed reading. Going through a lot of documents quickly, knowing what deserves a closer reading and what doesn't, will go a long way in establishing a productive legal career. In easy words, the technique is divided into 3 stages: skim, scan, and critical reading. Here's a tiny assignment for you. Read up a bit on the SQ3R method. It is something that we will be dealing with in our upcoming session. Second skill is researching. According to Wikipedia, research can be any creative work which is undertaken on a systematic basis with the intent to increase the existing stock of knowledge and the use of this stock of knowledge to devise new applications. When a lawyer researches for a brief, a legal opinion, or publishes a paper, the work is legally creative. All of the work will be used to devise new applications. Let's understand this with an example. Let's say I ask you to talk in depth on what is murder. You will obviously refer to books based on murder, or Google and look for what is the definition of murder, the sections involved, the rationale behind it, the essential ingredients of it, etc. etc. Then you might read a varied number of opinion pieces on murder. Now, using all your gathered information and understanding, you will form your concept on either a subtopic or on the topic itself. What is this? Research. And when you form your view on it, you invent something new, devise new applications, and thus make it creative. Simple, right? The third skill is writing. A legal professional writes more than any other professional in any field, and maybe he or she just has to write and write and write some more throughout his life. Legal writing is an art in itself, and it can be just as satisfying as writing any other piece of creative work, but the skills required are different. Legal writing is precise, bound by rules and structure, and tends to be technical. Another advantage of writing is it helps you retain and also reach to the masses through blogs or papers. The fourth skill is speaking. Speaking in law has innumerable myths. It is a big myth that to be a good lawyer, you have to be an exceptionally good public speaker. Burn the floor types, they say. But no, it's not that way. All you need to be is burn the fear types. You need to be a master in public speaking. So just follow these 3 C's. Confident, cogent, and convincing. And that's enough. You are sorted. At the same time, if someone has a command over the spoken word, coupled with the ability to think on their feet, this will hold him or her in an even more good position. Now, do not panic. The process might sound monstrous, but it's actually pretty simple. All these pieces will fit together with time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and so won't be your knowledge. Now, before we jump on to the next session, there are a few fundas to calm your anxious souls. First, understand that being confused about your career is perfectly normal. There are so many options available today, and too many options tend to confuse people and they end up making the wrong decisions. Don't let that happen to you. Know yourself. Know what you like, dislike, and what you are passionate about, and which out of these can logically earn you money. A good idea is to find an intersection between your skills, your passions, and the market. Introspect and think. A couple of years spent in reflection about your career and work is not a waste of time. Read books, talk to experienced people, because they have grappled with the questions that you are trying to find the answers to today. Do something. You cannot figure it out in one day and in your head. You learn when you work. Take baby steps to test run your career car. Do internships, conduct research, take up small projects, self-introspect. Lastly, be confident. Choose yourself. Know your potential and know your worth. You can check out the video How to Find Fulfilling Work hosted on the School of Life's YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. And Here are some books that you can refer to ingrain some skill sets that have been talked about above. To get some motivation, you can refer to Choose Yourself, Be Happy, Make Millions, Live the Dream by James Altucher, 2014. For speed reading, you can refer to Speed Reading by Tony Buzan, 1991, and the Evelyn Wood 7-Day Speed Reading and Learning Program by Stanley D. Frank, 1994. For more details on these books, please check the description box below. Lastly, go and check out Tanuj Kalias' book Law as a Career to get some hang on what exactly is law as a career. And that's the end of your today's class. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel. And if you didn't, well, then bindas go ahead and give it a thumbs down. We too are young students who are learning from our mistakes. We are already on our way with some more bombshell content for y'all. Until then, stay safe, take care, and goodbye.